this week's episode, we talk about franchise restaurants and fast food, and have an interview with Yotam Ben Horin of Useless ID.
Once again to Punk Rock Foodies Radio, coming at you live from downtown Mattersville at the Vicious Pig Saloon. This is your one-stop shop for everything punk rock and food. And now, your hosts, Steve Guerrero, Skate Rat Betty, Brian Reinhardt, and the asshole in charge, Xander T.
And that was the Taxpayers with Everything is Awful here on Punk Rock Foodies Radio, coming at you from the Vicious Pig Saloon downtown Mattersville. With me today is
Steve Guerrero
and Brian Reinhardt.
All right.
And nobody cut off Skate Rat Betty. She has a doctor's appointment for that bun in her oven, so she will be joining us later. So it's not just all dudes today.
Sausage fest. Total log jam right now.
Log jam.
It usually is a sausage fest at the Vicious Pig.
It is. What are we even talking about this week? I have no idea. This is so much research. I got a screenshot of our conversation. Like, do we have a topic for tomorrow? Nope. Works for me. I love it.
That's the way, and it always turns out semi-okay.
Yeah.
So,
award-winning.
If it's, we're like B- students. We just do just enough work.
Hey, B's get degrees.
That's fine. That's right. Those of you who don't know, Punk Rock Foodies is a Facebook group. I make food, post a picture, that's simple. And we got over 4,200 fans, pushing to 4,300 here. So come and join us. But we also enjoy punk rock music, so we're going to listen to a little punk rock music and then get into our show, as we do every week.
Cool. I got a little old school Rise Against. How about some Heaven Knows off of, what album is that? Revolutions Per Minute?
I think so, yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, one of my favorite albums from front to back. So here's a little Rise Against for you on Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
dream the dreams that I do. You're still searching for these answers, not inside your eyes. Right from there, I'll see the neon grids of cities. Where 6 billion people that keep their fires laying. You're troubled in my name, but the hours go by and no one came. So I bow my head and I break the wings to take me from this place, from you. And I close my eyes as the curtains drawn. I thought I heard your voice, but I thought wrong. You're not there anymore. No, you're not there anymore. And so I live my day as the show goes on. The sky is the sun and the stars all sing along. You're not there anymore. I just can't care anymore. Take me back to those winter summer days, down the gravel road to the creek outside the base. Summer skinny cows, shit on loving leaves, swatting in the cool of the rotting of the reeds in Fairhaven. No one here but me never understood the other kids. The yellows even less, so I hung out by myself in a back on strange ditch. Call it Devil's Creek, so it wouldn't seem so sad when you can't have what you want. You learn to want what you have. These adaptive preferences have the way with you shape world exists. In the wake of an ancient shadow lake Cretaceous sea, the side of a clay-packed extinction battery, the vile breathing, buzzing, humming in the heat. It's fastened like up somewhere else, it's Devil's Creek.
All right, that was a band from Canada known as Propagandhi. This song was called Devil's Creek, one of my favorites. I love that song. It rips. And that whole album rips. They are, to me, are a better band now than they were 20 years ago.
I wonder what they sound like with the, not that gender makes you better.
But yeah, Beaver was replaced by new guitarist, yeah. So I heard they did post a video of her playing with them, like just kind of practicing some songs, and she's good. They sounded awesome. So go to YouTube and find out.
All right. Well, we are back, and we decided that we're going to talk a little bit about fast food restaurants, the franchise restaurants, those new ones that are kind of popping up that aren't quite fast food, but they're not really like a franchise type place.
Do you guys have Culver's out by where you guys are at? Do you have Culver's?
No.
Nope. It's a new fast food joint that's kind of taken over out here. They have everything from fish to shrimp to ribs to chicken to burgers to... They have literally anything you can think of. Like, they're taking over out of nowhere. Just overnight, they're freaking Culver's everywhere. Very good. Not quite as good as In-N-Out Burger, but the thing is, with them, if you can think of it, you can get it at this place. Their menu is huge. So.
Yeah. In-N-Out Burger's a shit. Yeah.
I've never had it, man. I've never had it, but I hear you guys talk about it all the time.
Oh, isn't that what you just said? It's getting loud in here.
No, I want to try the In-N-Out Burger next time I'm out in Cali, man. We got to go.
I agree 100%. In-N-Out Burger is the way to go. I don't have them out here, out east. They are a California thing mostly, right?
Yeah, but they're just a simple burger. They got burgers, fries, and then a whole secret menu which just combines a bunch of different shit. But, dude, cheeseburger, animal style, and chocolate shake, boom, you're good to go, dude. It's so fucking good.
I'm hungry.
And the big argument that we always see on fucking the Punk Rock Foodies page is In-N-Out's so much better than Five Guys. Okay, I agree. In-N-Out is better than Five Guys, but here's the problem. I don't have In-N-Out near me. I've got 4 or 5 Guys within 10 minutes of me. What the fuck am I supposed to do, I got a place called The Burger Joint, Smash Burger, Evolution, or
Smash
something
Burger.
like that, Evolution Burgers. Like,
Meatheads? You guys have Meatheads?
I gotta leave that out.
That sounds cool.
Meatheads is a good place. It's like it's very similar to Smash Burger. Like, it's indistinguishable from pretty good.
Yeah.
We our big thing out here is Portillo's. You guys have? I know they're kind of expanding.
Dude, we almost went the other day and we ended up going to Rock and Brews instead. But
That
there's
place,
one down the way.
thing. It's expanding all over the place now, but it's from around here. Lots of good Chicago style stuff. You get the chocolate cake shake. It's a giant chocolate shake with a piece of double chocolate cake inside it. There's a whole piece of chocolate cake, double chocolate cake inside the shake. Like, don't get it with a meal. That is your meal. And you will have diabetes. And you won't finish it. You won't finish it. It's so rich.
Wow.
So go to dinner somewhere else, like at 4:30. Then around 7 o'clock, go there.
Get a big chocolate cake shake. You will not be disappointed, but you will not finish that thing. If you do, go to the hospital.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, right?
Go for it, Steve. Let me know and report back with your findings.
Will do. Absolutely.
But like, what are some of the like franchise joints that like sit-down restaurants that are in every city that you guys like to go to?
Do you guys have any islands out there?
Nope.
Islands? No.
Yeah.
What style is it? What is it?
It's a sit-down place. They have burgers. It's a real Hawaiian theme inside. There's always like surfing on and sports on. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. They got some fish tacos are really good. But yeah, they have a couple burgers and they're all like the big Kahuna burger and this and that. But like they got some pretty good stuff. There's one that's a Kilauea burger and it's got like a black pepper patty with like a gorgonzola cheese, I think, something like that. It's just really fucking good. Yeah. Yeah, with like they call it Maui Reds, or little like red onion straws kind of thing. Oh, it's pretty tasty.
Sounds like we have some. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it sounds like it's similar. We have this place called Red Robin.
Yeah, like Red Robin. Yeah,
It kind of
went to Red Robin this weekend.
It sounds like a Red Robin, but it sounds like more surfy. Red Robin isn't quite that surfy.
Yeah, exactly. That's
big pineapple slice on the burger. That's the best.
Yeah. Red Robin's good. I love their steak fries. I don't even like fries that much, but Red Robin steak fries are fucking legit.
I remember when I moved to Maryland, it was the first time I saw Red Robin, and they had advertised their bottomless fries all over the place. And it was like hanging from the ceiling, on the door, everywhere. There was bottomless fries, refill your fries. And like a year later, they still do it, but you didn't see any signage for it. It was like, we're not going to let you know that we do it.
Yeah.
What's the worst place that you guys can think of fast food related? What's your least favorite fast food joint? Because I know mine. I'm gonna let you guys say first. I know mine, and it's with a double whammy. Okay, well, I'll go first. The worst place of like that we all have that you can go in and get a burger and fries and chicken, whatever, is absolutely Dairy Queen. Their food. Their food is look, I love Dairy Queen. The ice cream's great, but dude, their food is absolutely fucking awful.
Oh, it's horrendous, dude.
The burger's like white meat. It's really weird.
So my brother, when I was in high school, my brother, after his first year of college, the summer, he came back, and all his buddies came back, and they were opening a Dairy Queen that was ice cream and food. And him and his buddies all decided we're going to get jobs there. They all decided we're going to shave our heads. We're all going to get our ears pierced. We're all going to get jobs there.
We're all going to join a ska band.
And my brother, being the lemming that he is, just followed these guys because they were cool, and he was like, well, I'll be cool with them, even though he's like... so they get this job at Dairy Queen, and they got trained and everything. It was brand new. They opened the store, right? So they had a secret code. If somebody ordered I think it was I don't know what the code was, but a double burger with extra mushrooms or something, they knew it was one of their friends. And they would just load a bag up with all kinds of shit. So the guy paid for, a double burger or whatever.
Robbed this place blind.
Yeah. But then the best part is my fucking brother quit the job because it was slow, and they asked him to go sweep the parking lot. So he got all pissed off and quit. I'm like, dude, when they tell me to sweep the parking lot when I was working at Arby's, I'm like, that's the best. I don't have to deal with a fucking person. I don't have to deal with any money. I don't have to deal with anything. I could just relax outside, beautiful sun, spark a J, whatever. What a douche. But yeah, I've never eaten Dairy Queen.
The only reason
food.
Well, okay, I've only had it once, and it was about 15 years ago. I was down visiting some buddies of mine in college, and my car broke down. And instead of being there one night, I was there 3 nights. Well, my car was in the shop, and we had nothing. We had to go find food. We're starving, so we're let's go to Dairy Queen. Apparently, they have food. I can see a menu. It says they have burgers and things. I went in there, $5 with the burger and the fries and some chicken strips. And this was at a time I was 21, 22 years old and high, and I would eat anything. And I didn't finish it. I was broke. I had no money, and I'm I can't finish this. The burger came out fully cooked, and the patty was this gray white. It was. I don't know, man. It was just such low quality. And it was in Central Illinois. I don't know if that makes any... I mean, they all use the same ingredients. But it was... Even a 21-year-old Brian was completely unimpressed. I was I could do better than this. And it, shaped... Ever since then, I'm I will never eat that. But I go to Dairy Queen all the time for the damn ice cream and the blizzards. Those are awesome. But don't eat their food, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
No. Yeah, dude, one time when I was in college, about 21, right after college, I had raw chicken from Subway. Oh, God, dude. It was...
That'll ruin you.
You know what? Luckily, I bit into it, and I saw it right away, and I was oh, fuck this, And I don't think...
They served it to you raw?
Subway since, yeah.
Oh.
And it was somewhere where, I was getting it, on the way home, so by the time I got home, it was, 15 minutes from where I came from. I'm not going back. No. It's just well, fucking, that did that for Subway. Ugh. Never eating that shit again.
They don't, that's the hard part about, these second restaurants. They fuck up like that. You're right. You'll never eat Subway again. Mm-hmm. And it's, no matter what. I mean... a guy fucks a bunch of little kids. I'm still going to eat Subway, but I've never had raw chicken. That's just the way it is.
You know what kind of ruined? What kind of ruined for me? Panera Bread. I'm sure they're in every town.
Yeah.
See, I like Panera.
So did I. When I was in high school. Before it was called Panera, it was called St. Louis Bread Company. They changed their name. It used to be something called St. Louis Bread Company. When I was in high school and just after high school, the one in the town right by me, I must have had 7 or 8 friends working there at once. So for a good year and a half, I went there and ate for free every single day. And the menu really has not changed since then. It's pretty good, but I just had so much of it condensed into that year and a half that I'll go and get some soup every once in a while, but I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Well, you did that to yourself.
I did, but man, what a year and a half it was.
Yeah.
You know, this was at a time when I could barely afford gas money, but if I could make it to St. Louis Bread Company or Panera, I ate for free. I would walk in, they'd give me 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and 4 milks as soon as I walked in. Like, there's Reinhardt. We know what he wants. Bacon, turkey, Bravo. Give him 2 of them.
Now, like I like Panera, and I would put Panera in that realm of it's not quite fast food, but it's not that sit down.
It's a step up from fast food for sure. I mean, they at least have fresh ingredients.
Yeah. But the only thing I got against Panera is,
clientele.
at least the ones near me, there's no booze. If they could sell bottles of beer, I'd go there all the time.
For me, it's the people in Panera, like the customers.
Oh, they're such douches.
Oh my God, you're just behind this woman who's just like, I don't want sprouts on my fucking douche sandwich. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just giving this poor high school kid the business because she didn't get sprouts on her stupid bullshit onion sandwich. Get a hold of yourself. I get really pissed off when I see that stuff. But you see it everywhere. It's not just there.
One place I've never eaten and I refuse to eat at, fast food joint, and I went there one time in college with my roommate because he wanted to go so bad. And I've never been interested in it, was Long John Silver's. And I've never really been interested because we didn't grow up. I mean, it's all fried food pretty much. So like my mom was always against it. But we go there that one time in college, and there's a guy in the restaurant who's got like boils or something all over his face. I mean, it looked almost like he had dunked his face in the deep fryer. Now, he wasn't working there; he was eating there. It was like all over his face, and like all over like his one hand. And I saw him, and it was just like that mixed with the smell of grease and this like
that unfortunate image is tied to that for you.
I was like, I will never walk into another Long John Silver's. Like, this is just disgusting.
Long John Silver's is not good. Here's another thing about Long John Silver's. For fast food, it's expensive. Like, a meal at Long John Silver's is like $12. At McDonald's it's $5. It's way more expensive for crappy food. Just because it's seafood, technically.
Well, that's like, I worked at Dickey's Barbecue Pit. It's a franchise barbecue joint. They got like 600 all over U.S., mostly in Texas. There's a few in California, and then they like up, all around, a couple here and there, and a bunch of other states. So it's like supposed to be this like not fast food, like kind of Panera type deal. But the fucking meals they're like $13 because it's barbecue. I mean, it's good quality smoked meats right there. Good sides. The sides are real good, but it's like, to get a meal, you're spending a fucking fortune. Yeah. I mean, luckily I worked there, so I always got a free meal. And I got discounts, so I got it for my kids and shit. Like, so, but even I was paying an arm and a leg. And it was discounts.
Well, here's a general rule, and I know you guys would probably agree with me. If you find a place that serves cheap barbecue, don't eat there, because there's probably a fucking reason. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got this brisket that's $4 for a sandwich. I wonder why it's so cheap. Don't do it. Don't do it. That means it's not made properly, or it's low quality meat.
That's like I used to work in a butcher shop at a grocery store. And it was literally like my first week working there, and all of a sudden, they're like, I wasn't paying attention to really what was going on, but I just knew we were making ground meat 99 cents a pound.
Whoa.
And it wasn't ground beef; it was ground meat.
meat.
And I just remember the security guard comes in. He goes, "Hey, what's the deal with that ground meat?" And the one guy I was working with looks at him and goes, "Don't buy it." So
ground meat. That's like when you see a bottle and it doesn't say grape juice, it says grape drink. Like, who knows what it is? Ground meat.
It's like cheese food. It's not,
dude, like cheese product. It's like, dude, every week, Xander, I hear about a different job that you had. How many jobs have you had? Every episode I hear about a different job that you've had.
You've had quite a few, man.
You worked everywhere, man.
Well, I mean,
you've gotten fired a lot.
Yeah, I have had quite a few. Pretty much like every summer since I was like 16, or every year I'd get a job somewhere. I worked at Arby's my first year. I worked at a grocery store. I worked in the hot foods department making pizzas and fried chicken. Let's see, I went up to college. When I was in college, that's when I worked at the grocery stores every summer. And then the one year I worked at a restaurant in college. You know, then I left college and worked in the movie industry. I managed a video store.
Nice.
And,
It's like Clerks.
and then
With Dante.
and now, you know, and then as I was going back to college to become a teacher, I worked at a daycare center, and then as a teacher, I've just been teaching. But since the divorce, I've stocked shelves at Toys R Us. I've bartended and worked at that barbecue joint, and worked at a beer store.
Oh, there's been times I've had
like the
3
second
jobs at once. I mean, there's times when you gotta bust it. So
Absolutely.
I know how that goes.
So I was thinking, like, you know, a lot of those places, you know, like a lot of places like TGI Fridays and Applebee's and those kind of.
Yeah, Ruby Tuesdays. You guys got Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah, I mean, those are everywhere.
Apple. Yeah, they're all the same place. They're all the same fucking place.
It is. It's just the decor
Yeah.
is different. You know, it's like it's the ambiance and the decor.
Just the bartender's different.
Some waiters have more or less flair. It just depends where you go.
Yeah. With or without suspenders.
Yeah.
Of all of those places, though, I will say they're all the same thing, but the worst of all of them is Applebee's. I think Applebee's is the bottom of that barrel. I mean, it's not a very high barrel because they're all kind of the same thing, but Applebee's is
like
the
a trough.
bottom of it.
Why? Okay, why do you say that? Why do you think that?
Probably because there was a bartender from an Applebee's that I was sleeping with for quite a while, and I ate there a lot. And this is years ago. And just, you know, no matter what I ordered on the menu, it was just, God, I wish I'd gotten this at TGI Fridays. It would have tasted better. It was bad.
See, I would say I think Ruby Tuesdays would be at the bottom of the barrel.
I've only been there a couple times. I haven't been there in a long time, so I'd have to do a little research.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree on that. The Applebee's menu isn't that extensive. You know, I don't think you have many options because there's like a lot of stuff you just automatically rule out, and then it's like,
What is the one place? I think it's TGI Fridays where they have like a whole Guy Fieri menu. Like, oh, Guy Fieri came up with these hot shrimp poppers.
they did. They don't anymore because I was just there recently and they didn't see it.
Let me get some of that Guy Fieri menu. Let me get some extra douche sauce on there.
Flavor Town fajitas.
Yeah. Does it come with sunglasses that I can put on my forehead indoors?
Yeah. White ones.
Yeah,
white,
backwards.
White rimmed. Yeah.
And I can go sing for Smash Mouth?
But have you ever see anybody you ever like know anybody that goes to those restaurants when they're like on vacation?
Well, okay. I'm a Midwesterner, but I'm from close to Chicago, so I feel like I'm a little, I don't want to say higher class, but I'm exposed to a little more. When you get Midwesterners that are from like the middle of nowhere, Indiana, or like Kansas, you know what I mean, or like southern Illinois, these towns where there's just a couple hundred people, Applebee's might be that might be the fancy shit in town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, there's some towns that time forgot. You know, not just in the South, but in the North too. There's some towns where they just got a Walmart and there might be an Applebee's connected to it, and that's where you go on Friday night. You know, so.
Right.
I was spoiled for choice growing up, but I'm still from around here, and I've seen it. You know, you go a little south of Chicago, you hear the banjos come out.
No, because I was just thinking, like, if I'm going on vacation, I'm not going to eat at one of those places because I've got them around, you know. But if I'm on my way there and it's like we got to stop for dinner or we got to stop for lunch, then I might hit up one of those joints. If I got the kids, you know, I'd rather sit down than try to have them eat in the car. You know? I'm not going to go there when I'm at the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Ruby Tuesdays tonight for dinner. You know, let's try the local.
Last year when we came out to SoCal to visit Sheena's family or Sheena's friends, and I saw Steve while I was out there. When we landed, we were starving and we wanted to find something to eat, and there were a million things that we already recognized, from back home. Like, no, we need to find something that we don't have back at home. Like we went to this Mexican joint, and then met Steve at that burger joint, the Schwack or something. What was it, Steve?
Yeah, the Schwack.
The Schwack, and that was awesome. Like, we went out of our way to make sure that, because we could have gone to a million places that we had back at home, but we were careful to not do that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think I ate it when I flew out for the Punk Rock Foodie Fest, and I stopped in O'Hare. I think I ate at the TGI Fridays in O'Hare, or the Ruby Tuesdays.
If you're in the airport, that's separate. If you're actually in the airport, that doesn't count. Like you get what you can. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. You're traveling, but once you leave the airport, then I think it's your responsibility to find something cool.
Dude, when we go out to go visit Miriam's grandma, we always fly out from the West Coast and we go to Philadelphia. And from Philadelphia, we go to Munich, to Germany. And in Philadelphia, there's this place that has these peel and eat shrimp. Oh, dude. I stop there every time to just fucking load up. Now, I forgot what it's called. It's an indigenous place to Philly.
Is it called Chicky and Pete's?
I think so, dude.
That place has lobster pizza that is to die for. East Coast, there's just tons of lobster. There's just lobster falling out of the sky.
That's how they get them out of the sky.
If you are ever in Philly, Chicky and Pete's. It's just lobster pizza, lobster fries, lobster. It's so good. That place. If that's the place you're talking about, is the realness.
Yep, and I got a couple victory brews while I was there.
Victories.
Don't hate on victory.
No.
Hey, you know what? That's funny. You just said I forgot to take a fucking picture. When I was at Red Robin this weekend, they had a big map of the United States, and every state was represented by one of their local breweries.
I like it. I'll bet you Illinois was Goose Island or some shit.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, that's awesome. Good, because fuck a Goose Island.
No. I just remember, I know Maryland was Flying Dog. Pennsylvania was Yingling.
Texas was Shiner.
And I wanted to take a picture. I completely forgot before we left, just so you guys could see it. But
you blew it.
What was California?
Google it.
Pliny?
I don't remember what California was.
Probably Stone or Anchor.
Or no, it wasn't. It wasn't those two, because I would have recognized that.
Yeah, I saw a map the other day and it had Pliny the Elder as the state beer for California.
It was the place. It had state beers or state breweries.
No, it was all the breweries were in the state, because I even looked one up. I was like, wait, I didn't know that was. I said I didn't know that New Belgium was from Wyoming, and then I looked it up and I realized, oh wait, no, that's Colorado.
So each state had one brewery.
I forgot which state it was.
You're a teacher, man. Come on.
Elysian was up there.
Notice you don't teach geography.
It was really cool. Just teach Maryland.
Yeah, most places when they do something like that, or when people think Illinois, they always think Goose Island, and that would have been fine 15 years ago. But now Anheuser-Busch bought them out, so there's a lot of other places that I'd much rather be associated with, except for Bourbon County. Bourbon County's still shit. I'm gonna save you some, Steve.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, but you know my buddy Dan from
Glacier.
Glacier. They had a keg of Bourbon County.
Bourbon County is the realness, man. It is the realness.
They had the Goose Island tap takeover at the bar that I used to work at. I used to work at that bar too. I forgot.
Jeez. I don't care what. I mean, I talk a lot of crap about Goose Island, but if you can get some Bourbon County, pay whatever you got to pay. That's the original. That's the best.
Yeah. How much do you get a bottle for out there?
I can get it for $12-13 if I can get it. If I can get it.
If I can get it, I'm looking at 20 to 25 easy.
Okay.
If I can get it.
The bottles now are at least $16. Or 16 ounces. They used to be 12 ounces. They've raised them up because they realize that it's more of a sharing beer. You know?
Yeah.
So the bottles are at least bigger. They used to do 12 ounces and then bombers. Now they're all 16 ounces. Problem is, this year there's no bombers anymore. There were in past years. This is the first year they didn't do bombers. Everything's 16 ounces. It used to be mostly 12, and then you could get some bomber variants, but now it's all 16 ounce. So it's more uniform. But then this year,
fucking Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, but it actually works. But now this year, the coffee and the barley wine both got infected. So there's a lot. There's a lot of them. Like the coffee, I got one coffee and it was infected. I got 2 barley wines. So far, the first one was good. So, but whatever.
All right. Well,
what are we talking about?
Steve. Well, I was just gonna say Steve's got to get going. He's gonna meet up with Yotam of Useless ID.
They're gonna masturbate.
We're gonna. Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do, but we'll have it all on audio for you. It should sound pretty interesting. And then actually, Skate Rat should be getting here soon, depending on how long of a song break we take.
Let's just play the decline twice.
Yeah.
That'll give us a little time.
Episode.
I've been meaning to shave my beard, but I knew I was going to talk to Yotam, so I didn't want to be, intimidated by his feral look. So I wanted to make sure I kept it up.
Yeah, he let that thing go big time over the little toy that he's doing.
Yeah, dude, that thing's pretty gnarly.
So I got some music for us. Take it out here with some Architects, band from Kansas City, for you, Bryce. There's my geography. With Daddy Wore Black on Punk Rock Foodies Radio.
Heard the shots and ran outside. Father lay right where he died. Sheriff came over and took off his hat. Kept asking me, boy, where's your mother at? Saw his body into the hearse. Interrogation room, I cried and cussed and spat and kicked and cursed. What's it matter if the story's true? Could not protect him, they already knew. Daddy wore black, Daddy had guns, Daddy rode a Cadillac and Daddy sold drugs. There ain't no rain, there ain't no road, you can't just. Daddy wore black and now I wear black too. No matter who I am, what I do. If there's someone you could call, use the backbone against the world. We can make it hard on you, my friend. We can send you where your daddy went. Daddy wore black, Daddy had guns, Daddy rode a Cadillac and Daddy sold drugs. There ain't no rain, there ain't no road, you can't just. Daddy wore black and now I wear black too. No matter who I am, what I do. Though your heart is young and strong, nothing good lasts very long. Bury the man we carry his soul. We do for ours just like you've done for yours. Daddy wore black, Daddy had guns, Daddy rode a Cadillac and Daddy sold drugs. There
Hey, that was a band called Less Than Jake. Maybe you've heard of them. That's a song called 911 to Anyone, one of my favorites. And we are back on Punk Rock Foodies Radio for another action-packed segment. Hey, guys.
Yes. And Skate Rat has finally joined us.
About time.
What's up? It's good to be back.
She's on pregnant time.
How are things at the doctor?
Well, I got to tell you, sorry it took me so long to get here, but, the pee breaks are just, crazy. It's a good thing this is going to be short, because otherwise I'd have to pause in the middle.
See, our goal down the road is for you to go into labor while we're on air. Months down the road.
I've already told Mike I don't know if he's allowed in there.
Yeah, you do tomorrow? We should just record tomorrow and just keep all day.
Just record forever. Until it happens.
So, the next segment is, so what did you do when your water broke?
The 20th hour of... Yeah, at that point I'd be like, no, there's not enough drugs, we need to do something.
How to prepare placenta.
No, I don't actually plan to do that.
You're not going to eat it?
No. I will try. My dad said you got to try everything once. Nope, I'll try just about anything, and sometimes twice, but no thanks.
I have no interest in being a self-cannibal.
Great, and more whatever power it's supposed to give you, like tiger blood or whatever, to whoever does it, but no thanks.
Smoke a joint. You'll be fine.
I got vitamins. I'm solid. But speaking of terrible things that I eat while I'm pregnant, weren't you going to talk about fast food today?
We are discussing fast foods and franchise restaurants. So yeah, you are kind of a fast food junkie now, being with child.
This is the first time in probably 15 years that Burger King has had good fries. And I don't think they did anything different. I'm just they're amazing. I should stuff 4 boxes in my face.
Yeah,
but,
your brain chemistry has changed because you're pregnant, so now all of a sudden it's really good.
Yeah, and I, the day or two before I tested, I had gone to Checkers, and I was like, oh, these fries are disgusting. Who eats these? And then I was like, man, that's really weird. But
so that could be a test if you're pregnant. If the fries you normally like, you find disgusting, and you don't like, then go get a pee test. And,
the fry test.
Well, one of the hardest things, too, has been garlic. We love garlic. I cook with a lot of garlic, and it makes me super sick. So
really?
now, so that's why, I found the truffle oil. It's way expensive, and I just bought, a small bottle, and I use it sparingly, but I'm hoping that it'll last me 6 months, more, because, it tastes like garlic, but it's not garlic. So it doesn't, it just doesn't fuck with my stomach.
It's got a super awesome aroma.
Yeah.
Sometimes it changes, so you might go back.
Well, and I hope, the first trimester is over now. I've noticed I'm way less sick more often. I got sick last week and lost a few pounds, but I'm already, this whole weekend has been veal gens, take me to the couch and just feed me. Yeah.
That's the life.
So you're saying that you like the Burger King fries. Is there are there fries that any of you guys prefer over? Which ones do you think are the top fries?
McDonald's for me are the best. A lot of the places, Wendy's are okay. They went to the actual. Wendy's is the actual most real French fries. They have the actual potato skins on there. But McDonald's is the best. Let's not kid ourselves.
They have the salt right at McDonald's.
Yeah, they do, man. They do.
Yeah. I always like to, everybody should like to dip their fries in their Frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But I've actually gone through the drive-thru at McDonald's and gotten the fries, and then gone through the drive-thru at Wendy's to get the Frosty.
Yeah.
The McDonald's fries in the Wendy's fries.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they do, but God, they are good. And it pisses me off because I want to not like McDonald's, but I keep going back. Just when you think you're out, they suck you back in. They change
now
the oil
it's breakfast all day.
Yeah.
It's breakfast all day. You can't sorry.
You know what?
Yeah.
Their fucking ad. Oh, we're breaking the rules. You're the last fucking group to do it. Breaking the rules.
Yeah.
You're just catching up to everybody else, asshole.
Yeah, I can go to White Castle and get a Belgian egg and bacon sandwich any hour of the day or night. So shut up, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're breaking the rules. We're not even using our full breakfast menu.
No, it's 3 things. Yeah.
You guys, we're
They're not made with
breaking
love
this.
either. They're made with that, like, fuck you for ordering breakfast after noon, you dick. Yeah.
We're breaking
Well,
this
what's the
arbitrary rule that we invented.
Did you ever hear the Doug Stanhope bit about Subway breakfast?
Oh, that shit's terrible.
Yeah, but he does a great thing about how Subway's breakfast is basically the same menu, but with an egg. But
Yeah.
they stopped serving it at like 10 o'clock, and it's just an egg. It's not like they got to fire up a griddle or anything.
It's not even good
great
egg.
thing.
It's low quality,
No.
like bad.
It's like a
egg.
microwave egg on a microwave flatbread. Mike every once in a while is like, oh, we should get Subway breakfast. And I'm like, why? Do you like to torture me? I don't.
No.
Yeah.
It's not, and you know what it's not? It's not moist at all. There is no moisture in there. It's dried out egg patty, dried out bread. There's no moisture to their breakfast. It's an anti-moist breakfast.
Unlike Dunkin' Donuts, which every time I get is fucking soggy and half an inch thick, no matter what I've ordered, what size it should be. It looks like somebody stepped on it on the way out, like in the grease trough, and was like, oh yeah, sorry about that.
Dunkin' Donuts does have this new iced croissant stuffed with like brownie batter. I forget what it might just be called iced croissant stuffed with fucking
called
brownie batter.
Stoner's
That might be
Delight?
oh my
My eyes
dude.
lit up.
It should just be called diabetes, but it is so good, man. You go in and just like, what's the brownie croissant thing? Go tomorrow and you will be a happy person for the rest of the day. It's so
See, because
good.
there's one across the street from my house, but we have a real donut shop across the street from the house. I only go to Dunkin' Donuts when
Yeah.
it's Monday, and I
don't go
forget
there to get
the
some
real
donuts,
place is
but I'm
closed.
telling you, try this croissant thing stuffed with brownie batter, and you will be happy. But don't get the donuts. The donuts, yeah. But this is
Yeah, because their egg and cheese sandwiches suck. Their bacon isn't real bacon. It's not even real like microwave ready-made bacon.
No.
It's yeah.
what it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just like their coffee because it's fast, and this croissant situation. Other than that, I don't care about their donuts. I'm a donut connoisseur.
There's a gas station in Pennsylvania that started in Pennsylvania and it's spread. It's almost like a Wawa. It's called Sheetz. And it's like mostly in Pennsylvania. You get them like out in Ohio, and like there's some in Maryland, a couple in Virginia here and there. But they have they broke the rules a long time ago. McDonald's, they've always served breakfast all day. But their breakfast, it's all made to order, touch screen. You can basically build whatever you want, and I always get their breakfast whenever I'm traveling, and it's always like a biscuit or a bagel or a pretzel roll or a muffin, whatever kind of egg, fried or scrambled, whatever toppings, whatever meat, bacon, sausage, ham. I mean, any cheeses. And I usually get sausage with pepper jack cheese, scrambled egg on a
Give me two of those.
biscuit.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
And then, like, Rachel, one time, I got it, and Rachel was hungover, and that's all she could smell, and we ended up stopping the car 3 times for her to puke.
I figured you meant she took yours and ate it. Yeah, Greece, when I'm hungover, was like perfect.
That was a rough drive back from a wedding.
Well, and like 7-Eleven, shit, when I would go, hunting or like four-wheeling or snow-wheeling or whatever, or early in the morning, like nothing's really open but McDonald's, and sometimes you just don't want it. And you go through 7-Eleven, and they have like the same biscuit sandwiches. Most of them are $1 or $2. They have that giant fucking nuclear microwave. Nuclear? Whatever. And and seriously, man, I like, 5 or 6 in the morning, those things are great. You wouldn't expect. I'm not a big fan of gas station food, but 7-Eleven's breakfast. So what you're saying, where you have a touchscreen, you can actually say, I don't want just egg and cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
I've
great.
had gas station sushi before, so I'm a little more adventurous. So I've
Oh
had
my
that
God!
before.
See, I just.
But I'm also Mr. Food Poisoning, so
I'm like an
I make
apple.
these light
Well,
decisions.
gee, I don't really know where it came from.
Yeah, those bananas look a little sketchy.
Those bananas look scary as fuck, man. Sorry.
Just pour a little Red Bull on there, you'll be fine.
I'll eat a bag of Bugles before I'll eat the banana at
Yeah.
the fucking gas station.
I love that at 7-Eleven, though, in the morning, you can get, like, they've got all their hot dogs on the rollers.
Yeah.
All their, like, and their empanadas and their chicken wings. And it's like, it's 6 in the morning. Like, who's buying wings and empanadas at 6 in the morning? But okay.
Dude, I gotta tell you, those taquito things, the construction guys and stuff, the crew guys, they love those things.
We actually have a gas station. When I first moved to Maryland, there's a gas station that has a pizza place inside. that's some of the best fucking pizza I ever had. I never knew it was in a gas station, so I always got a delivery. And then one time somebody told me, oh yeah, it's at that Exxon station. I'm like, what are you talking about? I drove by and like, sure as shit. In the back of this Exxon station, they've got a pizza oven and a little counter, and it's a separate entity, but it's a pizza place in a gas station. It's great fucking pizza.
Nice.
Nice.
We have Mike. Mike works a lot in Miami, down on South Beach, doing metal work and whatnot. And so when they're down there, the roach coaches or whatever they call them, the food trucks come around. Holy shit, dude! Those dudes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, like you can make an entire like platter of food and still have a salad or a banana or and a juice and some milk and
Roach coaches are clutch.
It's crazy. I was like, oh dude, not eating like food off a truck, and then I was like, oh shit, here's my $7. I'm gonna fill a plate here. Yeah, like 10 different entrees and and shit. Usually it's mostly like good Mexican or Cuban food. So yeah.
A lot of the best breweries around here that don't have licenses yet to serve food will have a roach coach show up or like a food truck of some kind. And that's
ours do
the
too.
quality
Yeah.
of stuff like that over the last decade has really
good
gotten
idea.
a lot better. It used to be a little sketchy, but it's a lot better now.
Yeah. And a lot of them are tying it up. They're tying in with those like iPads to order the food. You can order from inside the brewery and they'll deliver it right from the truck.
Yep, we are living in the future.
It's a great joint effort between the two businesses. I mean, they both make out. So I passed
a food truck at the car shop that was getting repaired the other day, and it said, "Oh, me so hungry." And I don't know what they were serving, but I would fucking totally eat there.
Maybe
it wasn't food. I don't know.
Asian soul. Nice combination. Have you ever noticed when you're driving anywhere, like on an interstate, and you see the signs that say, this exit, all the different things that are there, food and gas. And every time there's a Subway, it's a Subway in a gas station. Like,
when it's that close.
There's never just a freestanding Subway at the.
You don't need a lot of room for a Subway. No. You can fit a Subway in a bedroom. Those places are tiny.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Subways,
for
whatever reason, Subways specifically do not need a lot of room to operate.
Yeah. You need a fridge and an oven.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, and every once in a while they'll have like a McDonald's or an Arby's or something stuck in there too. Yeah.
I worked at Arby's. That was like my first real job when I was 16. And I fucking love Arby's. And I don't live near an Arby's. And every time I see an Arby's, I'm always like, we should go get Arby's. And just because Arby's has turned it up to 11. They've got a lot of good stuff now with all kinds. It used to just be those crappy roast beefs, but now they got a lot of good stuff, man.
Hey, don't fuck with the beef and cheddar. My nearest Arby's is like a half hour away, and I will drive there.
What was it? There was like an Onion article where Arby's now for $5 will let you just come behind the counter and grab handfuls of meat.
Dude, when I worked there, that's what I used to do. I used to make my own sandwiches. I wasn't allowed to work behind the meat slicer because I wasn't 18. But I used to just make my own sandwiches. I'd ask for give me the amount of meat that you put on whatever. They'd slice it for me. Then I would just throw whatever the hell I wanted on whatever bun I wanted. And oh my god, it was so good.
They've got deep fried macaroni and cheese and things like that. Now they've got some pretty good stuff. It's pretty. It's still Arby's, but it's hell of a lot better than it used to be.
Well, and those meat slicers are no joke. We have, we're well known for Publix subs. In the South, there's Publixes everywhere. Yeah. So those subs are, people fucking rave about those subs. You can't go there on a Sunday in the summer and expect to get a sub, any time between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. It's crazy. But I worked there one summer when I was younger. It was terrible. I was the fried chicken girl. Their hot wings. Oh, no. People call up days in advance to get those fucking hot wings, man. Let me tell you. And there were some days where I was just in the back frying chicken after chicken after chicken. You just couldn't even keep up with it. It was crazy. Crazy. You just stir them it's like a giant bathtub of fried chicken wings. It's nuts. Yeah. But
I was the fried chicken boy at a grocery store one year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I did. They split me between that and slicing the deli meats, and I was like, oh great. So between the burns and the nicks and the cuts, I'm ready to go.
Jen, down in Florida, you guys have Hungry Howie's, right?
Yeah, we do. In college, that was a big sustainer for me. Like
Yeah,
$5
there was-
pizzas and shit. Yeah.
Hungry Howie's is not big out here, but I worked at one. They tried it in Illinois and it didn't really work, but I worked at one for like a year when I was like 17. It was like one of my first real jobs, and it was like the best job I ever had because I just drove around, delivered pizzas, and got high all the time.
I was just going
It
to
was
say,
awesome.
yeah.
And I loved the pizza, but we gave away. I feel like my friends and I, who all worked there, put that joint out of business because we gave away so much free pizza for weed that like that place. The owners were probably like, "Where the fuck is all the dough going?"
I think all through college, I don't think I tipped in cash like
Like, we're not
once
selling
for
these
delivery.
many pizzas. Like, you guys made 200 pizzas today, and we sold like 13. What's going on around here?
We kept fucking them up, boss.
Well,
I'd walk into parties at the age of 18. I'd walk into parties on like Friday night after I'd get off work with like 8 large pizzas, and everyone would be like, "Yeah!" They'd give me a cup, and I'd get free whatever I wanted all night. It was sweet. I was the man. And then when I quit
well,
that
and in
job,
the
they were like,
college town,
they didn't want me
shit, you
there
could
anymore.
talk them into bringing beer too. Like, hey, stop at the 7-Eleven or whatever. Or after a while, they started to actually have delivery services that would bring you beer. It's like a $10 charge.
Yep.
But yeah, otherwise you just smoked out the pizza guy. Yeah.
It's awesome. Those are the days, man.
Well, and Little Caesars, you know, they have the fucking right idea. They have the fast food pizza pretty much. You $5, you walk in, you pick up a fucking pizza. It's pretty much ready when you get there most of the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, their pizza's not bad. It's fucking great once a year when I remember to
good.
go
It was
inside to
sweet.
get a pizza.
I still say that was the best job I ever had because I just drove around all day, got high. I got weed from my boss, and I would just listen to Beastie Boys, Sublime, and Minor Threat all day, and just smoke weed. It was so fun. It was like the best time of my life. So I think I peaked at 18.
All downhill from here.
And I'd come home at night with like just a bunch of cash in my pocket from all the tips. Just like thought I was rich, but dude, I got like $30 on me, bro. I'm rich as shit.
Look at this wad of ones.
Man, yeah. People pay me in quarters, whatever. Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Shit, I'm so broke right now. If I had $30, I'd be like, whoa.
In high school, one time there was a pizza place, local pizza place that our friends worked at, and we got an empty pizza box from. This is obviously like with the kind of fun you have in the town I grew up in. Take the empty pizza box and we'd go to people's houses, and someone would sit in the driver's seat of the car and like duck down, and the guy would go to the door with the empty pizza box and ring the bell, pretending he was the delivery guy. And whenever the person would be like, "Oh, we didn't order any pizza," like, "Really?" And he'd like pretend to look at a slip, and then we'd let go of the brake and let the car start driving away. And then
Like, run away.
and then the delivery guy would be like, "Oh shit!" and go running after the car. But the one time we did it on a really steep hill,
Oh, no.
I'm tapping the brake the whole way down so we don't really coast away. Like, clearly there's somebody in the car if the brake lights are coming up.
God. Oh my
So then you
god.
just throw the pizza box like in the bushes and go run it. Imagine what the people thought. Like, there's a pizza flying through my yard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good times when there's nothing to do.
No, I want to do that tonight. I might do it today.
My problem was always that the pizza guys got a little too friendly. Honestly, I think it was even like 3 years ago the last time this happened. But it's like that, "Gee, your house smells terrific" kind of thing. And no, I don't want company. I ordered a pizza so I wouldn't have to go out and see people. So I'm at home. You weren't invited. You just brought the pizza. You can leave now.
Yeah, but Brian, does that
Yeah.
does that happen to you? Because that never happens to me.
No, and the worst part is that I make
no.
Mike answer the fucking door.
I mean, I've seen pornos
Well,
that
Mike
start
looks
that
like
way.
a bear, so they're probably all about it. Yeah. You might be a delivery guy who's into guys. Like, he might be into a bear. That's Mike.
Well,
That's
and
a
I
bear.
think sometimes too that smokers assume that smokers are friendly, which they are, but like, yeah, Saturday night when I'm in my pajamas on my couch watching a movie is not when I'm friendly.
I mean, you might be friendly, but it doesn't mean you want to have an extended conversation with a stranger when you might be in the middle of something right now.
I had one guy that year who just started coming by when I didn't order a pizza, and then I just sent Mike out there to have a little talk with him. We didn't see him anymore. But
Really?
yeah, weird.
That is weird.
Like I said, I've seen porno movies that start that way.
Yeah, right. I was like, no, I don't.
All right, well, hey, Skate Rat, you want to set us off to some music here? We got Steve will be coming back with us with Yotam from Useless ID after a couple of songs here. So
Steve.
Yes, we'll have that interview. So, what do you got for us, Skate Rat?
Word. Well, since we talked about all my favorite, like, secret, shameful junk food addictions right now, how about Angry Samoans with I'm a Pig?
Nice.
He picks his nose with the TV on. I'm a pig now, baby. I'm a pig, pig, pig. He sniffs his toes when he's feeling gone. I'm a pig now, baby. Pig. He goes out on Friday night. Takes off his pants cause he feels alright. Third down and 20 to go. His two-tough turkey is ready to go, go, go. In the gym, the kids are holding the nose. I'm a pig now, baby, PG. But I don't care, cause I got B.O. I'm a pig, I'm a pig. Body odor is no concern. When he goes shopping, those noses turn. Third down, 30 to go. His two-tough turkey is ready to go, go, go. He's just a turkey, a two-tough turkey. It's a turkey. Pig now, baby, I'm a pig, pig, pig. He only cares about porking your mom. I'm a pig now, baby, pig. He goes out on Friday night. Takes off his pants cause it feels alright. Third down and 40 to go. His two-tough turkey is ready to go, go, go. He's just a turkey, a two-tough turkey. He's just a two-tough turkey.
Hey, it's Chris and Lagwagon, and I want to eat you alive. Punk rock foodies. Listen, eat, learn.
Face the problem, lead the
All right, man. We're here on Punk Rock Foodies Radio, and that was Always the Same by Useless ID. And right now, we are so privileged to have Yotam Ben Horin on the phone, on with us. What's up, buddy? How we doing?
All good. Great. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. We're so stoked to have you on with us, man.
Thank you. I'm stoked to be a part of this.
Yeah, you've been a busy boy.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year and a half.
Yeah.
It's always been crazy, but I kind of took it another few notches up lately.
Yeah, you have, man. Yeah, you have. Well, your band Useless ID has you guys have been around for a little while, and recently you guys have gained a lot of notoriety in the United States, man. So what's it like having a little bit more, a little bit of a resurgence in America? How's that treating you?
First of all, it's awesome because we've been doing the band for around 21 years now, and we didn't come as much as we were supposed to come. I think because we used to come a lot back in the 90s and early 2000s, but in the past 10 years, I wouldn't say we came a lot. But now with how you call it, melodic punk rock coming back on the scene, it's always in waves. I think it's rising up again with the new record we just did, which is very influenced by that sort of stuff, which we'll probably talk about, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. It feels like it's more of being at the closer to being at the right time at the right place.
Yeah.
More than ever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And speaking of moving forward, man, you guys were. Was it your band that was recently recording at the Blasting Room in Fort Collins with Bill Stevenson for a new record?
Yeah. We just finished recording a new record with Bill Stevenson and Jason Livermore and Andrew at the Blasting Room. It just got mastered yesterday, and we're all very excited for everyone to hear it. I think it's our best record in forever,
Yeah.
We just put so much effort into this one. We wrote so many songs. We wrote a lot of songs together. We just made it one big band effort in making the best possible punk record we could put out, and I think people are going to appreciate that.
Cool. So, Yotam, tell me a little bit about the California Sounds record and the tour you started, which ironically you started in Europe on that tour, right?
Yeah, well, pretty much last year when I came to the States, this record wasn't really planned. I had a few acoustic songs that I wanted, new acoustic songs that I wanted to try if I wouldn't be doing any solo shows. But eventually I just, set out to hit the road and try songs until more songs came along the way. And then it felt like I'm living in kind of the story, which was just lurking in my imagination for the longest time of just me going on the road with nothing in my head, no chains, nothing holding me back. It was just a thought that I was obsessing about for years. Not to take anything away from Useless ID, it's just that I was also working. So it was kind of a thought in the back of my mind. But then when it became a reality and I realized I'm driving to all these crazy places, I started writing songs about, just being on the road and what I'm feeling, and eventually that became an album.
So, but it's kind of refreshing. I mean, I've never been in a band. I can't speak on that matter, but I've always been a creative person myself. So, I can imagine that you have these ideas that are kind of in your head as you go along the road, and you got to get them out there, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so, well, we're going to play one song before we get the next set of questions, and this is a song that I think this is very endearing to you. It's about our late friend, Tony Sly, and, I mean, do you want to talk a little bit about that before we play it real quick?
Yeah, I have a lot of stories about Tony. Tony was a good friend. He used to take me to many tours, and we were just at some point we were family. But when I heard the news, at the beginning I just thought it was a joke because I saw one post on Facebook, and it was it was kind of Tony's humor. He would make a joke about it, everyone would just go off at it. But then when I realized it's real. I was just like devastated, heartbroken. I went out and drank myself stupid, and when I got back home, the only thing I could possibly do was just play the guitar a bit. So I came up with that melody, and later on I wrote the lyrics for it.
Well, we're gonna play it right now. This is a heartfelt moment for Punk Rock Foodies Radio, but yeah, this is Yotam bin Horin, Punk Rock Foodies Radio, and this is Tony Sly.
Last days of summer air, as I'm remembering, like it was yesterday, just a night in ruins. Where does time disappear? It's almost been 3 years. If life was like a tape, I'd stop and hit rewind. How many times did we get so jaded? When did we ever lose control? Never thought being complicated now. It's so confusing. And when I try to erase the feeling, I realize I can't let go. Wish I could have 1 second in July. You shaped the way I think about the sadness of the world. Left me with more bitterness in every song I've heard. Reflections in a lifestyle's mirror hanging on the wall. Slowly fading fast, is it too late to call? I thought you were invincible, but then I heard the news. It's hard to win the battle when there's substance to abuse. Checking for a pulse, but there's nobody home. I'm gonna self-destruct and leave it all alone. How many times did we get so jaded? When did we ever lose control? I never thought being complicated now. You're so confusing. And when I try to erase the feeling, I realize I can't let go. Wish I could have 1 second in July, so I could say goodbye to my friend Tony Sly.
All right, so we're back here with Yotam, and man, you've been all around. You've been everywhere, and you know what? Okay, so you've been probably all over Europe, and right now you're all over the United States. Give me your.
All over the place.
You are. So okay, how about this? Give me your top 3 dishes. It doesn't have to be the number 1, number 2, number 3, but the top 3 most memorable dishes you've had in the last 8 months.
Oh, you're talking food-wise?
Yeah, food-wise, buddy.
Oh man, you're killing me here.
We're switching gears now. We that's part of the Punk Rock Foodie podcast.
All right, I got a few. I'd say even 2 of them would be in Fort Collins, Colorado. We like going to this place called Big City Burrito. That's like a part of the whole recording at the Blast. We pretty much eat there every day. They have like something very special with their burritos. So I'd say that's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I give a different location because I have another place in Colorado, but I don't remember the name of the place. So, let's see. That's number 1. I do like to eat Del Taco. You know, my good friend Jared from Sick Waiting, he's obsessing over Del Taco, and he's like, you're not allowed to say any bad words, so he makes me shit a few times. So that's pretty, I think that's a decent meal for a traveler who doesn't have money.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll try to get a bit more creative. Well, I don't know the name of the like a specific restaurant, but like anytime it's like that's like a Thai place.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably my top 3.
So what do you like ordering off a Thai menu? Because I love Thai food. Me and my wife, we love Thai food.
Yeah, well, I really like those, you know, the rice paper wrap.
Yeah.
Like it's like a spring, they call it a spring roll, but it's not deep fried.
Yeah. It's,
And they give you peanut sauce.
yeah, it's kind of like steamed, like almost like a dumpling.
Yeah. So I love that, and I love the curry soup, the coconut. Those are my two jammers.
Oh, my wife, she loves a good spicy larb salad, like with like the ground turkey with like the peanuts on it. Oh man, I love it too, man. It clears the sinuses up real quick. Yeah. So when in USA, like when you come to United States, where's like the one place that like you would want to eat the most?
Wow. I don't know.
Because I mean, you can get different foods everywhere, but like I mean, like because USA's got barbecue, USA's got like these. We're indigenous for.
Yeah,
these.
I'll tell you what. Just because I'm vegan, so I don't. There's many things that I don't eat. I'm not like a strict, crazy person.
Yeah.
Crazy vegan about it. I have my limits. Everyone has their own limits. But like I don't eat eggs and cheeses and all that stuff for the most part.
Okay.
So normally it would be like a very good burrito and a horchata. That's normally what I think that's like most of the time what I'm eating. And I don't eat that many meals a day. I eat like maybe one or two.
Oh, so you love going by San Diego. San Diego's probably your favorite place to visit.
San Diego, San Diego's good. Yeah, because you're from San Diego?
No. I'm from Orange County. Well, no, I'm from. I grew up in the South Bay, all over South Bay. Redondo Beach is, one of my hometown. But now I live in Orange County, and I'm full-blooded Mexican, so I know where the good Mexican food is. But when we talk about good horse, oh dude,
I'm gonna be around for 2 weeks, and we're gonna meet anyway. So you better show me some spots.
Well, you know what, Yotam, can we tell the people like that we're about to do a rad music video for you?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do a video for Yotam here, and I can't wait to work with you. But we got to close this interview down right now. But man, it's so good to talk to you, brother.
You too, man. And thanks for having me. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the support I'm getting from you guys. It's great.
Yeah. No. Your album California Sounds is really radical, and I think that not too many people out here know about Useless ID, and we're just going to make sure that they do. And speaking of which, do you want to send it off with another Useless ID song? What's your favorite song to play?
Well, I have a lot of favorite songs on the new one, but that's not out yet. So, my favorite song, well, I'd say anything off of Broken Bones, maybe. That was just re-released in that record.
Perfect. So what song do we want to send it off with?
Let's go Mountain Amazing.
What's that?
Let's go Mountain Amazing.
Perfect. All right, well, this is Yotam and Horin. I'm Steve Guerrero. This is Punk Rock Foodies Radio. Let's go. Let's get it going.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Is it so hard to accept the fact that we're always changing? Did we all choose to live in denial? Had no control whatsoever once the damage was done, and now we're all looking forward to one end. How much of it can we take? The more we don't communicate, the less we feel rejected. Over and out, we are beat down here like a mouse in a maze, and no more than one in a million. Lay your
All right, I'd like to thank Steve, Brian, and Skate Rat. I'd like to thank Yotam. Check out his tour. He's got a few more dates left. He's coming to you. Check him out. Great acoustic set. Check out his album. Check out Useless ID. Also, check out Burning Rose Studios for all your video and graphic needs. On Facebook, check out Betty Gear. And, of course, check out Punk Rock Foodies. 4,300 members and growing. Make food. Post the pic. I'd also like to thank people here at the Vicious Pig Saloon in downtown Mattersville. And, as always, you, our listener. All right, Bone-Ape-Tit.
I like really bad white rappers. Like really bad.